The town of Ayodhya has a date with history. On the 22nd of January, all preparations are underway for the opening and the consecration ceremony of the Lord Ram temple, which is believed to be the birthplace of the Hindu deity Lord Ram. That's not all. This consecration ceremony is said to have celebrations that have never been seen before, quite literally for decades and even centuries. Adding to that, this will also be a turnaround for the Ayodhya town, not only religiously, but also infrastructurally and economically.
Invoking the Devis and Devtas, the gods and goddesses of the Hindu pantheon. The rituals, the Anushthaan, got underway a full 7 days before the consecration ceremony. Also lit, a 108 feet long incense stick is specially made for the event. The 3,500 kilogram symbol of prayer and devotion made from cow dung, butter and deodar tree wood will spread its fragrance over a 50-kilometer radius for 6 months to come. Events and milestones have been lined up for every day leading up to the Pran Pratishtha. Parisar Pravesh, entering the complex, Tirth Pujan, prayers at the holy site, Jal Yatra, the water march, Pushpa Divas, the day of flowers, and more. Extend the scale of preparations to religiosity via the palate. 1.35 million laddus or sweetmeat balls being prepared for the big day. They'll be distributed to visiting devout. A dedicated team of confectioners has been commissioned for the exercise. For the big day alone, the Ayodhya Development Authority is eyeing about 7,000 guests, including prominent cricketers, film stars, industrialists and seers. Close to 100,000 devout are expected to visit every day for a couple of months after that.
We are expecting a huge influx of pilgrims and tourists. So we have made arrangements. We have done a mapping of all the accommodation facilities here. Public amenities have been upgraded. The numbers have been increased in the past 1 year. And looking at the expected numbers in the coming months, we are constantly upgrading our facilities. We are also making the appropriate arrangements for police and manpower, so that when people come here in big numbers, they should not feel any inconvenience and they should be able to have a good experience and carry back good memories of Ayodhya.
Food is being prepared for devotees coming to visit the Ram temple. Nearly 40,000 rotis or breads, as well as hundreds of kilograms of vegetable dishes, lentils, rice and sweets are being prepared here, and we will manage that and serve them in the dormitories.
The excitement rings out across South Asia among Hindus across the world. The Ramayana epic holds threads across the region. Beyond the length and breadth of India, where Lord Ram travelled from his birthplace and capital Ayodhya, there are links to Janakpur, now in Nepal, where Sita belonged. Temples at Janakpur will be holding elaborate events of their own. The country has sent Shilagram rocks and an array of gifts, including jewellery, clothes and utensils for the temple. Religious tourism from Nepal will extend to an economic connect. Sri Lanka, south of India, is where the demon king Ravan was slain by Lord Ram. He had kidnapped Sita and brought her here. Sri Lanka too has sent gifts for the consecration event in Ayodhya. Beyond South Asia, the consecration in Ayodhya will be celebrated in Mauritius, in Indonesia, in Thailand and Vietnam, and also in temples in several Western countries. Look beyond the temple to what the consecration of Lord Ram's birthplace means for the local economy. A British conglomerate, Trafalgar Square Capital, has invested a whopping 750,000 crore rupees, that's nearly $9 billion, on infrastructure development in Ayodhya. A state-of-the-art new township, New Ayodhya, over 1,200 acres, is on the anvil, the first fully Vastu-compliant one of its kind. A big infrastructure facelift plan is already in place, and it will convert a once sleepy temple town to a smart city. A city which is a sought-after economic hub where property prices have risen multiple times in the last couple of months. Big infrastructure enhancements will drive sectors like hospitality, hotels and accommodation. 70 new hotels are in the pipeline, of which 40 are already under construction. 5-star hotel chains like Radisson and Taj have jumped in. They'll have hotels ready in 3 years. The sky is the limit. And here's proof, if you will. None other than megastar Amitabh Bachchan has bought land close to the temple, $1.75 million for a 10,000 square foot plot. Call that buying into brand Ayodhya. The temple magic where the boom originates becomes just one end of it.